Descent. 8-player network. Doom 4. 8 is greater than 4. Descent. 24 enemies. Doom 18. 24 is greater than 18. Descent. 360 degrees of vertical rotation. Doom 0. 360 is greater than 0. Descent. For your PC, not equal to Doom, greater than.
The leader in innovative gaming brings you the most awaited title of the year. Prepare to give in to your dark side. It is time to be bad. It's Kill or Be Killed, as up to 8 players battle for control of the dungeon in 3 multiplayer modes. Watch the devastation unfold in full SVGA high-resolution graphics. Build dungeons in real time and check the progress of your minions from multiple views. Choose between first person, third person, and a controllable rotating map on the fly. The creatures of hell respond to your every whim. Hoard treasure and savor the sweet taste of power. Your demons call. Chaos beckons. It is time to be bad.
Star Wars. It's great in the arcade. Whoa! TIE fighters! Fireballs! Coming right at me! Watch the laser towers. Aim for the tops. Pick on the cannons. Use the force. Coming too fast! It's Ray! It's Ray! My shields are gone! All right! I'm going in!
Oh, some game, huh?
Some game!
In a galaxy of video games, there is only one. Star Wars, the arcade.
And after 13 years, I can finally say I have absolutely no urge to play this game.
New Asteroids is here for PC and PlayStation with 3D graphics, deadlier weapons, and 2-player action. It's the most addictive game ever.
Raymond! You're a weak man, Ray.
Asteroids, they're back.
Fear is a basic human emotion. What frightens you more? The evil that you know? Or the evil that you don't know?
Bluebird, what's your situation? Over. Bluebird, come in. What the hell?
Something's coming. It doesn't sound like a soldier.
What is that? I got a bad feeling about this. Hey! We're under attack! They're all over the place! I need backup! Awesome! Come on! There's more of them! We're taking fire! The goddamn airport! Hey! I've been shot! Who's that? Oh, shit! Son of a bitch! Check your six! Expect company. This is team leader. We're moving into position. Got contact.
Okay, I don't want my face during the intro, so I'll remove myself. I'll be back.
course I miss you, darling. This is the loneliest place on Earth. Most exciting thing ever happens here is the day when it don't rain. Excuse me, darling, I got some work to do. What the heck is that? Get on in here, Pete. You got us a big old asteroid on a 3-week collision course with Earth.
The asteroid has been named Attila, after the war leader of the Huns, who devastated Europe just before the fall of the Roman Empire. Attila was first spotted in a tracking station in Borneo. According to NASA sources, the probability of impact with Earth is 99%.
5, 4, ignition, 2, 1.
The shuttle is up and away. This is not a mission the shuttle was designed for, but as Mission Commander Boston Lowe said in the press conference last night,
if the shuttle is the last hope of the human race, then it'll have to do the job, won't it? Wait a minute, folks. Let me introduce the landing team. Ludger Brink is a noted geologist. He'll evaluate our data on placement of the nuclear devices.
We have to be accurate. The idea isn't to blow Attila to bits. If we did, some of the pieces would certainly hit Earth with devastating effect.
And now I hardly have to introduce Maggie Robbins to you. She's probably the most well-known journalist in the world.
Maggie, you're famous for having once said that you never put up with censorship in any form. Now you're under NASA command.
Miss Robbins is a reporter by vocation, but on this mission she's...
I think I can answer the question myself, Commander Lowe. Danny, I trained for this mission, and I have work to do in laying the nuclear charges. When I come home, I'll be a reporter and tell you all about it. But during the mission, I'm part of the team, and I will obey Commander Lowe like any good soldier.
That may be the biggest news story of all. Maggie Robbins obeys orders.
In going over your bios, I find that Professor Brink is also a noted archaeologist, while it's well known that Maggie is a prodigy at learning new languages. Is this just coincidence?
Not at all. We wanted the best and the brightest for this mission. Dr. Brink and Ms. Robbins are not narrow specialists. They are resourceful, widely educated, and creative thinkers.
Does that apply to you too, Commander Lowe?
My job is to keep everybody alive. I don't have to be brilliant. I just have to be careful. The other 2 crew members will remain with the shuttle. Ken Borden is the most experienced shuttle pilot we have. Cora Miles is our payload specialist. As you all know, she's a candidate for Congress, but we figured saving the planet is more important than campaigning.
It's cheaper, too.
Any parting message for the people of Earth?
We have exactly 1 chance. And we've got to do it right. Let all your prayers be with us.
Low here. Come on out, kids. The water's fine.
Robbins here.
Going independent.
Welcome to the wonderful world of space. Don't bump into anything.
I'll be careful, Commander.
Brink here, going independent.
Howdy, Brink. Welcome to the place where geology and astronomy meet.
A professor once told me, astronomers are geologists with clean hands and a squint.
You going to quote him on that in some magazine, Robbins?
I'm just part of the landing team right now, Commander Lowe.
And thus begin the adventures of the Dig. Hello and welcome everyone to the Retro Gaming Junction. This is Camilio, and today we're starting the Dig, a game I played multiple times. The last time I played it was on stream when I first started streaming about like 6 or 7 years ago. It's been so long, and yeah, let's do this. I love this game. First of all, look at our PDA. If we don't know what to do, we can play this asteroid lander. The most fun you'll have with the Dig. You press enter to trust. You move this to trust, like to move your lander. His angle. That's it. You're just controlling his angle with the directional key. You can do this, but then you don't want it to crash like that. And that's the Dig. The graphics aren't the best, and there is no music, and the game is rather short. I don't think it keeps points. Ideally, you don't want to be going on this side. Oh, wow! Okay, we're not moving on with the game until I landed this.
I can pilot a shuttle better.
Okay, we're just going straight down here. Easy. Uh-oh. Oh shit, I thought I had it. Oh my god.
This game cheats.
Want to arrive at almost zero velocity in centimeters. Yeah, like that, like that, like that, like that. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh my god! Well, fuck this.
It's not my fault. The buttons were sticky.
Exactly.
Mission aborted.
Yes, mission aborted. Okay, guys, we're in space. We shouldn't play this game. Let's talk to Brink. No, Brink is there. That's not. No, I don't want to talk to Brink. Oh, Goblin. Hey, how's it going? No, no, Brink. I don't want to talk to you, Brink. Let's talk to Borden.
Borden? Come in, Borden.
I'm here, boss.
Are we in position, Ken?
Attila's given us less gravity than I expected, but the attitude jets are compensating.
You're saying Attila is less massive than we expected.
Oh, let me do something here. Let's put this just a tiny bit. Maybe like that. And we need some and fastest. So that's the best way to do it, in my opinion. Let's save the game and start. Oh, by the way, I am...
Attila's nothing but a big old bubble. How do we know what's inside an asteroid?
Yeah, he's got a point.
Let me know if you notice something that would change our mission parameters.
Sure thing, boss. Right now, Attila's sleeping like a baby.
You ready for us to part company, Ken?
Everything's in position, boss.
Yeah, I was about to say, I am playing for the first time in a while the DOS version in DOSBox. Because I played this game too many times in ScumVM, and I want to play it back like the original game. And I had to, like, I couldn't even play DOS, the DOS, I think it's the Steam version I have or something. No, it's the GOG version I have, and it's... I didn't have the option of launching it other than... There is no executable anymore or something. Like, there's nothing... Well, there is no executable. This game is weird. Like, I have the CD here, and the CD... On the CD, there's dig.exe. You launch that, and there's a blue screen. I'll show it in the next... or maybe if the game crashes or something, you have to relaunch the game. And you can make a boot disk, and you can start the game from there. But I tried to find a shortcut to bypass that, like, launcher screen, and I couldn't find it. So, yeah, and ScumVM in the last couple of years, in the last couple of games, I mean, I play a lot of games outside and inside ScumVM, and I don't know, ScumVM lately, I don't know, it's because that's my theory, assumption, that it feels like by trying to be compatible with everything, they're not as good with the original game anymore. Anyway, I've had hiccups here and there, and when I compared this game played in ScumVM and DOSBox, already one of the cutscenes when he gets the pig outside in the GOG, there was little artifacts that were barely noticeable, but they were not present in the DOSBox version, and it was very replicable, like it would always do it. Anyway.
Any problem with us taking the pig now, Ken?
Just tell Miles and you can take the little squealer to market.
This is one big ugly pig.
Is that why Cora always calls it her baby?
I heard that, Ken.
Low out. Miles, this is Low. Do you read?
Yeah, Boston. I'm on you.
You wish.
In your dreams.
How's the congressional campaign going without you?
Well, my opponent is demanding equal time in space.
With or without a suit?
Just don't screw up the mission, Boston, and I'll be in Congress next January.
I just want you to know you've got my vote, Cora.
Till my opponent offers you more money.
I just want you to know you've got my vote, Cora.
Only if you move to Mississippi, Boston.
I just want you...
Maybe if somebody helps you figure out the levers in the voting booth.
I just want...
Oh, you finally learned how to make an X.
I just want...
Oh, I've already got the aging astronaut boat locked up.
I just want you to...
And I haven't even paid you your dollar yet.
I just want you...
Just don't tell anyone else, Boston. It might cost me the election.
I just...
It's no use, Boston. I'm not gonna make you head of NASA.
I just...
You can vote for me 20 times, Boston, and I still won't marry you.
I just want you...
I bet you say that to all the candidates.
I just...
Does this mean you've forgiven me for putting a leak in your catheter on your first launch?
I just want you...
Well, ain't you sweet?
We're ready when you are, Cora.
Just give the word, Boston, and you got yourself a pig.
Ready for the deployment of the free fall tool chest.
Is the crew clear of the area?
Crew is clear. Proceed.
Looking sweet, Boston. You just be good to my baby.
Miles, this is Lowe. Do you read?
Miles here.
Everything fine with the pig, Cora?
Looking sweet, Boston. You just be good to my baby.
Everything okay with the explosives, Cora?
They're ready to pin the tail on Attila. Just make sure you tie them down right, Boston.
I'll miss you when I can't take you with me on missions like this.
Don't get sentimental on me, Boston. Besides, there won't be any more missions like this.
I just want you to know,
Well...
Lowe out. Borden, this is Lowe. Do you read?
I'm here,
How's our little piggy?
Ugly as ever, but Cora might have a different opinion.
Give us the go-ahead on the explosives, Ken.
Plant Alpha charge in Quadrant 2. Make sure you get it on a level surface so Attila blows in the right direction.
Lowe out. Load aboard.
I read you.
Seems this has changed.
You ready for us to part company, Ken?
Everything's in position, boss.
Since we launched this.
Let me know if you notice something that would...
Sure thing. Right now, Attila's sleeping like...
Lowe out. Robbins, this is Lowe. Do you read?
Robin's here. I read you.
Getting anything juicy for your first article?
I'm not writing my article right now, Commander Lowe.
This is all pretty dull so far, Robbins. I hope you can find something interesting for your lead.
Commander Lowe, am I doing something wrong?
No, I'm just trying to be friendly.
And I'm trying to be a good crew member. Can't you forget for even 1 second that I'm a reporter?
No.
Just want to make sure you're having a wonderful time, Robbins.
I'm very, very happy, Commander Lowe.
Have you looked up at the Earth yet, Robbins?
Oh, is that big blue thing the Earth?
No base.
Some people get vertigo when they realize that they're hanging upside down 200 miles over the ocean.
Do some of them throw up? Is that what you want me to do?
I thought it was something you might want to write about.
I actually had a pretty good career as a writer before I had you to think up ideas for me, Commander.
I just want you to be happy, Robbins. So you'll write nice things about us.
I'm very, very happy, Commander Lowe.
I hope you're still happy, Robbins.
I'm very, very happy, Commander Lowe.
What do you think of our archaeologist, Brink?
I'm very impressed with his experience. He headed the U.S. Geological Survey team that mapped the surface of Venus.
He'll be taking a close look at the asteroid to make certain the detonation points they've chosen are suitable. You may write all kinds of deep intellectual stuff, Robbins, but I'll bet your paper runs a picture of the explosions on the front page.
We always lead with pictures of car crashes and explosions, or people like you will never pick up the paper.
Ooh.
See that big tool chest? We call it the pig.
I've logged 100 hours working with every tool in the pig, Commander Lowe.
Everything okay with the pig?
As far as I can see, Commander.
Lowe out. Lowe to Brink. Come in, Brink.
Brink here. I read you.
Are you getting a good look at the asteroid, Brink?
I have hardly looked at anything else, Commander.
Have you noticed anything unusual?
No one has ever been this close to an asteroid before, Commander. I cannot possibly know what is usual or unusual.
Is there anything that should make us reconsider the placement of the charges?
The original choice of quadrant seems adequate, Commander.
Do you see any problems, Brink?
As you Americans might say, Commander, we will kick Attila's butt.
Happy to set foot on a new world, Brink?
Attila is a very old world, Commander. It is merely new to us.
Let me know if you see anything unusual with the asteroid.
No problems yet, Commander.
What do you think of our star reporter?
Very unorthodox, bringing a reporter on a space mission. But she is very capable, and she writes interesting stories.
Everything still look good for the placement of the explosives?
Unless Borden has some new information on the telemetry.
Everything okay with the pig?
Everything's fine as far as I can see, Commander. Miles can tell you more than I can.
Lowe out.
Load a landing team. I'm taking the pig down to the surface. Follow me.
You be good to my baby, Boston.
Oh, I should have clicked on the
I'll
shuttle.
be back soon, Cora.
See what he says.
Try not to miss me too much. Blow out.
Give me 2 seconds. We're going back to the shuttle. Oh. No, there's nothing to click on here.
Load a landing team. Let's go.
The weatherman called for clear skies, no wind, no rain, no air.
It sucks that when you bring the pig, you do not get this transition here. It's kind of weird. Quadrant 1, that's where we were. Where did we leave the pig? Yeah, okay. Flying pig. Explosive unit alpha. Explosive unit beta. A shovel, which will be kind of useless in this game. 0G digger. That shovel is so useless. Like, you use it like once, I think? I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure you use the shovel in the game. I don't know why it's called a dig. Oh yeah, let me show you something.
This is my penultimate personal digital assistant. It's my personal digital assistant. It's my personal digital assistant. It's the T-1000 model.
That's a reference to Terminator 2, because this guy is Patrick or something Patrick. He's the guy that plays the T-1000. The voice of this guy. Space. Now if I go there, it's gonna move.
Robbins, this is Lowe. Do you read?
This is Robbins.
Just want to make sure you're having a wonderful...
I think she's having a wonderful
I
time.
hope you're still... Kind of strange thinking of nuclear explosives as precision instruments, isn't it?
I think it's a nice change, compared to thinking of them as weapons.
Oh, I see. That's your story angle. Nukes to save the world instead of destroy it.
That's way too long to be the headline, Commander. More likely it'll be Nukes Save World. Or maybe Nukes Blast Attila off course.
I thought it would be space aliens plot to abduct astronauts, destroy Earth with giant rock.
Apparently my career is amusing to you, Commander.
Why is it I can tease everybody on this crew except you?
Because they know you like them, Commander.
I like you, Robbins.
No, you don't.
Oh, yes he does.
Let's blow up a planetoid together sometime, Robbins.
Oh, you think of the most romantic ideas.
You're kidding. That's the first time I've teased you and you didn't bite my head off.
That was the first time you didn't make fun of my profession.
I'll bet you make the pig the hero of the story, Robbins.
So far, it has the most attractive personality.
I was making a joke, Robbins.
I know, Commander. So was I.
What will you call it? Interview with a pig?
No. That's the title I'm using for the article about you.
I want you to know I'm very proud of my pig American heritage.
And pigs everywhere are proud of you, Commander Lowe.
What do you think of her?
I'm very impressed with...
Brink here.
Is the pig properly secured to the surface?
Yes, Commander. The sensors are all active and it's ready to monitor the explosions.
I've never played the second Suikoden, so I don't know what reference is that. Hey Kilo, how's it going?
The explosive charges haven't been bumped or anything, have they, Brink?
Alpha charge and beta charge are both doing fine, Commander.
What do you think of our star reporter?
Oh, you know about this game. Oh no, Suikoden, you mean.
But she is very capable, and she writes interesting stories.
Yeah, not this game. You probably know nothing about this. I know you're not really into PC gaming. Yeah, this is not where we need to put the charges, but let's say if we do put the charges, can we try? No, we can't. Yeah, let's move to, I think it was quadrant 2, something? Let's go quadrant 2. That's what he said for the alpha charges. I think. I mean, I can ask Ken. Borden. Ken Borden, that's his name.
We need to fire the housekeeper. The ground is rough and broken all over the target site.
Aw, shucks, and we forgot the vacuum cleaner. Better use the zero-G digger.
That's one expensive broom, Ken.
Whatever works. Just be careful.
We're at the place, so he would say to go to quadrant 2.
How's our little
ugly as ever?
blowout?
Yeah, well, this is, man, I need to check up his name because this will bother me. But he's the guy who played the T-1000 in Terminator 2. Target surface.
It's where explosive alpha should be placed.
Low to break. I read you low. What is...
The explosive charges haven't been bumped or anything, have they, Brink?
Alpha charge and beta charge are both doing fine, Commander.
Is the pig prop...
Low out.
Robbins,
This is...
let's blow up a planetoid together.
Okay, so he said to use this. If you try to use a shovel, he'll say...
You can't dig with shovels here in low gravity. There's no easy way to get leverage. Besides, we've got the exact tool designed for this job.
Yeah, try to use a shovel here. Yeah, where the fuck is the staff here? Why does it take half an hour to get to the... Oh, okay. Oh yeah, they changed all that. Robert Patrick. So yeah, Robert Patrick is the main guy's voice. The guy will be controlling the whole game, which is really nice. Very professional voice actor. And these other people, I don't know exactly who they are, but it's all like... this is LucasArts, so very high budget. This game started development in 1989. And it came out in 95. It's not very normal for a point-and-click adventure game to take 6 years to develop.
Nice and smooth now.
It wasn't supposed to be a point-and-click adventure game at the beginning. They were going for a survival adventure, but everything changed a lot.
Shuttle, this is low. We're placing the explosive in quadrant 2.
Acknowledged.
Could you give me a hand with this, Brink?
I'll be right there, Commander Low.
Excellent work, Brink. Ken, the charge is set.
Instruments confirmed. Hey, I'm just so proud of you boys.
Ken, no, you're talking about this dude.
Borden, this is low. Do you read?
This is Borden.
He's a voice in StarCraft. Oh yeah, let's see, because I'm right behind you. This is totally fucking StarCraft now that you say it. But it's this guy. Let's see the dig. Let's see who he is. It'll be easier to like reverse search that. The dig, the video game. Come on, IMDb. You know this game. I'm sure this game has a page here. Boop. And we'll see the other actors. So we have Patrick Stewart, Robert Patrick, Mary Weiss, Steve Blum. This sounds familiar. That's Brink, so that's not the guy we're talking about. Steve Blum, voices in many things. Lots of Star Wars. He voices Elder Scrolls Online. I mean, he's a voice actor. He does a ton of stuff. Lots of Star Wars, lots of video games. Starfield. Does he do voices in Oblivion? I need to check. Wow. He does so many things that I need to scroll so much. My phone can't keep up. This is ridiculous. I don't understand. Is it the website? What the fuck? Man, IMDb is such a piece of crap. It used to be so good. It's just shit now. Filled with ads and... Man, this is ridiculous. This guy... I want to see the number. Okay, just throw a number of project that he voices, okay? He's in Fallout New Vegas. He's in fucking Oblivion, this dude. He's in fucking Oblivion. He does all the Bethesda game, it looks like. Well, this is not... I'm not even talking about this guy. I'm talking about the guy that voices the German guy, Brink. Brink is like... Man, this guy is everywhere. He's been... I'm gonna tell you his name a minute. Just give me a minute. I just want to see if he's in Oblivion. Oblivion is 2006. Gothic 3. Man, just in 2006, okay? Because this is ridiculous. He does about 20 projects per year, I'd say. Like, known games from just 2006. He did Dirge of Cerberus, Final Fantasy VII, Star Wars Empire at War, Ultimate Avengers, the movie, Lord of the Rings, The Battle for something, Ghost Recon, Advanced Warfighters, Guild Wars, Factions, X-Men, the official game, Heroes of Might and Magic 5. This is just 2006. Pirates of the Caribbean, The Legend of Something Something, Titan Quest, Dead Rising, Just Cause. This is just 2006. Gothic 3, Destroy All Humans 2. This guy is in every single video game. Metal Gear Solid, Portal Ops, oh, Xenosaga Episode 3. Ghost Rider, the video game, Ghost Recon, Advanced Warfighter 2, Stalker, Command & Conquer 3. We're in 2007 now. It's fucking ridiculous. You can't see it. It's fucking ridiculous. 896 projects. Steve Blum. This guy voices Brink in this game. We're going to see Mr. Ken. David Lodge, Family Guy. So he voices something in Family Guy. Also a bunch of video games. 400 video games and such. I'm just gonna do a little search in the page. I'm sorry, we need to do this. It's important. Find in page. StarCraft. We know it's gonna be there. Uh-oh. It's not. It's actually not. Well, fuck. It really sounds like a video game, like that is StarCraft. One of the units, I can't remember which one. It may also be because of the radio like filter they're using to sound like, you know. Anyways, let's move. Okay, we didn't charge. We didn't prime the charge.
Look at the pretty red light, boys and girls. I'd say this charge is armed.
Hey, Argent. Now we can go back here. This is completely optional, but I like to talk about stuff with these guys.
Looks like the nuke is set in this quadrant, kid.
Keep trucking, boss.
And where do we go next?
Looks like the nuke.
Keep.
How's our...
Ugly as it.
I read
How are we doing with the nukes?
pretty good. Except my instruments are showing that at least one of them is not yet.
Yeah, well, yeah, but one of them is not even planted. So they don't tell me for the next quadrant? If I just move quadrant, like, or just to the outside map, here, and then I go here.
Load aboard.
There's not a lot of talking in this game, by the way.
Plant beta charge in quadrant 3. Make sure you get it on a level surface so Attila blows in the right direction.
Blow out.
Well, I mean, we have at least 4 actors. I'm not sure if what the fuck, man? What's his Mr. Patrick does other voice actor, like is just like a video game voice actor, because the video game voice actors, they just come back and back and back, you know, that's what they do. And it's not like voicing in a movie. They can do way more projects than an actor. Oh, no. Let's look at it first.
There's a big rock right where I need to plant the nuke.
Not too fast. Like if I talk to these guys about it,
Frank, this is low.
I think we're gonna try to find a solution.
Is our last charge doing our...
It's a little lonely.
Up.
Robin's here.
Let's blow up a plant.
Oh.
No.
Up.
She's useless. I'm sorry, Robin. She'll be extremely useful later.
Miles, this is...
I'm...
Looks like we got us a big old boulder right on the target site.
Too big for the zero-G digger?
Oh, the digger could do it. In maybe a week.
Let me think what else in the pig might be helpful. What about the spade? Any place where you can get leverage to use it like a pry bar?
No matter what they all say, Cora, you're a genius. Kind of hate to leave your baby here on the surface.
I'm not
The
sentimental.
spade.
My little piggy's got a job to do.
What if it fries when the nukes go off?
I can already smell the bacon.
So they're gonna blow the asteroid while the pig is still there. I don't know why they wouldn't remove it from there. That's fucking humans, man. Oh, it's not efficient to get it back. But like I'm sure it's a very expensive piece of equipment.
Cora, I can't. I'm jamming the shovel in under the boulder. Then
I could have tried it with zero-G, see what he says.
Does that sound workable?
Well, I'm a little short on data about the tensile strength of shovel handles in zero-G under maximum thrust conditions. In other words, who knows? It might work.
Boss, be careful. If the handle breaks, maximum down thrust will smash you right into Attila. You know the saying, whether the stone hits the glass or the glass hits the stone, it ain't gonna hurt the stone.
Thanks for the encouragement, Ken. Frank, if this actually works, the boulder's going to come flying straight at you. Better fly clear.
Thanks for the warning.
Looks like it worked.
Now, aren't you glad I made sure the tool chest had a shovel in it? My rule is, if you can pick it up, take it with you, because you never know when you might need it.
I have the same rule, Cora, but I thought it only applied to women in bars. If you can pick her up...
Careful, Ken. You don't want to find yourself getting quoted as a sexist pig in Maggie's article.
I'm not here to spy on you.
Lighten up, Robbins. They're just teasing you. If they thought you were really a spy, they'd never talk freely on the open frequency.
There's such an edge between the crew, but there are a crew. I mean, I'm sure they worked months before doing this mission, months together. They know each other. But like Robbins still feels very disconnected from the rest of the people here.
Robbins, this is...
Robin's here.
Let's blow up a plant.
Like, ask her to come help you. Like, he's gonna ask Brink again, I think.
Shuttle, this is low. Now placing the explosive on the base of the asteroid in Quadrant 3.
Acknowledged.
I need another hand here, Brink.
Of course, Commander.
Some would say that's sexist. I don't know. I mean, I'm not in the fucking mind of Mr. Low, but she's such... She feels so out of place, and by the way, she will not have anything useful here to... Because she's, like they said in the intro, she's an expert in languages, so okay. Why is she here? And she's not gonna help us plant nuclear explosives on an asteroid.
This asteroid has a pair of landing lights now, kids. Stick a fork in us, we're done.
Who writes your material, Commander?
I get it all out of the newspapers, Robbins.
Like, if... Oh my god. Like, yeah, he still continues. But it's fine. I mean, Lo does it as a joke, but she feels that it's because he doesn't respect her job. But if I would be Lo, I would think that she's there just for the news. Like, she's here to journalism, you know, write about it when she come back. There's no other reason why you would bring a journalist to a mission like this. Man, giving all this training and putting it in a suit and here, like, the liability and all that. I mean, something malfunctioned. She could, like, flow out into space. Who knows? Okay, let's say we're done. Blow this. We need to move. I think we can ask them stuff now.
Robin's here.
Looks like we're all set down here.
I agree, Commander.
I'll bet you make the pig the hero of the story, Robbins.
So far, it has the most attractive person.
Oh, we talked about that.
Load of Brent. Have any theories about what a couple of nukes will do to a rock this size?
The low gravity of this asteroid suggests it is either hollow or porous. If it is hollow, the explosions may cause the asteroid to break into fragments of unpredictable orbit. But I consider this a very low probability. Most likely, the asteroid is porous, in which case it will absorb the shock like a sponge. There will be cracks and fissures, but the asteroid will hold together, and the tiller will move into a more or less stable Earth orbit.
If the radioactivity's at safe levels, you'll have a chance to explore the surface afterward.
That's what I'm here for, Commander Lowe. To be the first to explore and report on the geology of a new moon.
They couldn't have chosen a better man.
I was the appropriate choice, yes. That's why I was willing to interrupt my work in order to take part in this expedition.
Like, and Lowe says that he teases everybody. I'm not seeing it. He keeps teasing her. Almost every line that she says, he has a comeback to it. She's also teasing him. It's very difficult to see who started it.
What do you think of it?
Low out.
Load aboard. This is boarded.
Are we in position, Ken?
Attila's given us less gravity than I expected, but the attitude jets are compensating.
You're saying Attila is less massive than we expected.
Hey, maybe Attila's nothing but a big old bubble. How do we know what's inside an asteroid?
I do like a little softness on my pixels, though. Last time I played this, it was like in a pixel, like clear, super... I don't like that anymore. I used to like it, but that's not the way it looked on an old 17-inch CRT screen, you know?
Let me know if you notice something that would change our mission parameters.
Sure thing, boss. Right now, Attila's sleeping like a baby.
That's the reason I'm not even putting this totally full screen, because I don't know, it feels like too, like, it's, man, this is so low resolution.
You know what's pathetic about you, Ken? All this mission means to you is that you'll have a new line you can use to pick up women. Hey, babe, want a drink with a guy who saved the world?
This mission means a lot more than that.
Really?
Yeah, this mission means there'll still be women to pick up.
Man, I haven't heard that line in a while, or maybe ever. It's very rare that I go through all the...
Both nukes are in place and armed. We made pretty good time, I think.
Come on back home and we'll celebrate with a banquet of food in the tube.
But that I always hear.
Do you think the pig will really survive these explosions?
Well, if Cora wasn't sure, do you think she'd let you leave her baby down there?
Okay, maybe she just knows that it's gonna survive.
Miles, this is Low.
This is...
Low, over and out.
Whoops.
This is my...
How's the congressional campaign going without?
Okay, we talked about that.
I'll miss you when I can't take you with me on missions like this.
Don't get sentimental on me, Boston. Besides, there won't be any more missions.
Okay.
I just want you to know.
Oh, the vote thing.
All this way just to lay down 2 little nukes on a big rock.
Another example of big government wasting vast sums of money on silly projects like saving the world. Come on back.
How's the pig doing?
Squealing its little heart out. You can tell Borden my baby's ready to monitor the explosions whenever you give him the order.
Low out. Robbins. Come in, Robbins.
Robbins here. What is it?
What will you call it? Interview with a pig? Looks like we're all set down here.
I agree, Commander.
Okay, we're done.
Let's head back to the shuttle and watch Attila do the old fire dance. Load a payload, over.
This is Miles.
How can they be so sure the surface won't be radioactive after the explosions?
Well, the theory is that without an atmosphere and with so little gravity, most of the radioactive material will be blasted off into space and almost none of it will settle in the safe quadrants.
But is the theory right?
Hey, you're the guy in the cute suit. You tell me when it's all over.
You'll know they were wrong if my coffin glows.
Don't worry, Boston. My baby's down there monitoring the surface. We'll know if it's safe before you go back.
I sure hope the math was right on the placement of the charges.
That was decided by all them geniuses in Houston. Ours not to reason why, ours but to blast and fly.
How's the pig doing?
Squid.
Low. Load aboard.
This is...
Both nukes are in place and armed. We made pretty good time, I think.
Looks good, boss. Come on back inside for the fireworks.
Confirm everybody inside.
All in, Cora.
All clear payload.
All clear, landing team.
All clear, shuttle.
Confirm doors closed.
Doors closed.
Explosives armed. Houston gives us the go-ahead. Say when, boss.
Do it.
Now let's see, is it the big green triangle or the little red circle?
Shut up and push, Ken. My baby's getting impatient.
Here we go. We have detonation, alpha and beta.
What are the instruments showing?
Nothing big coming our way.
What's the pig telling us, Cora?
Attila's still in one piece. There's a lot of seismic bounce, some fracturing. We're stable again. Radioactivity in Quadrant 1 is well within the safe range.
What does Houston say, Ken?
Everything's
go for a surface walk at your option.
Then let's go, landing team. Let's see what Attila looks like after plastic surgery. Be careful, kids. Attila is more dangerous now than before we tamed him.
Those were certainly profound first words to speak on Earth's new moon.
I'm not making speeches, Robbins. I'm concerned about keeping everybody alive.
Commander, I can collect rock samples later. Right now, I would like to get below the surface down into that tunnel.
We're gonna do it eventually. We might as well do it now. You agree, Robbins?
I'm game for it.
I've called the pig. We'll send it on ahead to light the way.
Remember, any rock may be loose, and any wall may collapse at any time.
Please be careful, everyone. Cora, send down the pig, please. We'll need the light. You see anything unusual, Brink?
It's hard to determine how this tunnel was formed.
It wasn't created by the explosion?
No, it's very ancient. The explosions opened the door, but this tunnel... Old, but not as old as the asteroid.
What does that mean?
I don't know yet. It just feels unnatural. There are some odd projections near the bottom of this tunnel that don't seem to belong here.
Yeah, he said, is it the green triangle or the red circle? On that's exactly the colors of the PlayStation controller. This game came out in 1995 though. So that's before the PlayStation came out, right? PlayStation came out in 96? So what's with the green triangle, red circle? Is that like a universal thing that I'm not aware of? I think we can try to call them, but it won't work.
Miles, come in, Miles.
This is Miles.
Oh, they're there.
I'm sorry you can't see what we're seeing, Cora.
I'm getting the video from your suits. But you're right. It isn't the same.
Oh, that was weird.
How's the O2 supply?
Holding up well enough. But it won't last forever. Make every minute count.
How long will the pig hold out as a light source?
Plenty of time. If it starts to run low, we can pull my baby up to the surface and let the solar batteries recharge.
Low out.
This is confusing? Triangle, circle, square, X? That's not confusing. It's way less confusing than using the same fucking letters on another console that the Nintendo console was already using, but then move them around. Like Xbox says that no, A is not this button, because that wouldn't make sense, because that button is on the right, so that should be B. A should be before B, so we put A, B, X, Y. Fuck you. So I play Nintendo game with my kid, but I also play PC game with my kid, both on the same computer. So it's very fucking confusing. X is not always the same button. Oh, and if we're talking about X, is this X? Oh no, this, the Microsoft X, or no, the Nintendo X. So PlayStation X, Nintendo X, or Xbox X. Choose your X. Next console is gonna put the X there, right? We need to put the X there, next console. Yeah, ABXY. Nintendo does ABXY instead of BAYX, like Nintendo does. Well, YB, it's even crazier. It's YB. It's YBBA. Why didn't Nintendo go A, B, X, Y, or whatever? A, B, C, D? What, really? Why did they go A, B, C, D, or 1, 2, 3, 4? So this I fully respect. Because you can't go the same as Nintendo, they're gonna sue you. So you literally have to change it. There is no other way. You need to change it. They're gonna get sued. No, I want to talk to the people. What do you... We just talked to you. Right?
How's the O2 supply?
Holding up well enough, but it won't last forever. Make every minute count.
Exactly what we're doing right now.
Sorry you can't see what we're seeing, Cora.
I'm getting the video from your suits. But you're right. It isn't the same.
Yeah, we heard this. I didn't talk to him. Right?
This is Borden.
Anything from you?
No, the tracking stations report that everything's fine so far.
I can't tell you how strange it feels down here looking at these rock walls.
Yeah, well, I can't tell you how boring it feels to be up here looking at the same old instrument panel.
She just said, Miles just said that they could see what, they have a video feed.
The pigs seem to hold up pretty well in the nuclear explosions.
Yep, every now and then, the lowest bidder does it right.
Blow out.
But, to be honest, as much as I know about radiation, which is not a lot, and space, I don't think that they could go on this. This rock would be fucking irradiated as fuck. And since they're in space, the radiation would kind of stay there. Might even move with the asteroid, so it's not... Since there's... It's like Eat Sinks in Battletech. When there's no air and there's no atmosphere to move stuff around, it would just stay there. The radiation would just stay there. It would be the worst thing ever. They wouldn't be able to go down there with these suits unless these suits are anti-radiation, which I doubt. And they certainly would not be able to communicate with the radio. The radiation would just fuck everything up. Anyways.
I think you're right, Brink. The stone projection isn't natural.
Yes, but what is it doing here?
Let's talk to you.
Brink, a radio low. Can you tell me how stone could be piled up in a tunnel this way?
I can't think of any geological explanation for them, Commander.
I wonder if these odd projections might be covering something.
I wish I knew, Commander.
What do you think of it?
Always the same thing.
Sorry, we don't have any better light source than the pig.
My problem isn't lack of light. It's lack of experience with the interior of asteroids.
Low out.
Could be really dangerous. Don't know.
Robbins, this is Low.
Robbins here. I read you.
If I clear away these odd stone formations, will there be an article later about how I vandalized Earth's new moon within 10 minutes of getting here?
Commander, do you make all your decisions while thinking about what the press will say about them?
I've never had the press with me on a mission before.
I'm as curious about what's underneath the
He
stone.
didn't answer the question. Doesn't answer the question. Kind of annoying. I'm just realizing, like, the background noise, I always liked it, like the... Like everything's kind of crumbling or something, but that doesn't make any sense. There is no gravity, so it exploded, and then that's it. There's no more force applied on it, so there's no reason for anything to move anymore, so it would just stay exactly how it is unless you touch something, and then it wouldn't follow anything. You know, it would just maybe... I don't think it would do much. Like...
I'm thinking of scratching. Kilroy was here on the rock.
Technically, Commander, I'm not sure we should call that thinking.
Everything looks pretty strange with the light coming up with a pig like this.
My dad used to put a flashlight under his face on Halloween and scare the neighborhood kids. It made him look so eerie.
I'm glad his training is becoming increasingly important.
Oh, okay.
He seems to be really enjoying this part of the mission.
Some of these have been re-recorded or something. Again, I usually don't go through all of these, and maybe when they did the testing, they didn't go, and that's why those were not
Robin, this is
caught.
Low out.
Brink, I wish I knew what these odd projections are.
I've taken pictures of them for analysis.
Brink, I wish I knew.
I've taken...
It just says that.
Look at this, Brink. This can't be natural.
Definitely not. A metal plate. Definitely an artifact.
An artifact? But who could have put something like this in a tunnel?
Yes, I think it's clear. Wherever Attila came from, there was someone there.
Could this be part of some kind of message? Like the one NASA put in Voyager?
If it's a message, I don't understand it.
Whatever it is, we've got to tell Houston immediately.
Negative, Robbins. I'm clamping down total security as of this moment.
You've got to be kidding.
You've been telling me all along you just want to be an ordinary member of the mission. I've had secret orders all along to look for any sign of alien presence on this rock. And now that we've found it, my instructions are clear. What I want to hear from both of you right now is, I understand, Commander Lowe.
I understand and agree, Commander Lowe. There is nothing to be gained from a premature announcement.
Robbins?
I understand, Commander Lowe.
Ken, Lowe here.
I read you, boss.
Tell Houston that I said Attila's a real Hun.
What? Is that some kind of joke?
Just tell them, Gordon. You'll receive new communication protocols immediately afterward.
Oh, cool. This is like a secret code.
Just think, Cora. You're the only one in Congress who knows anything about this.
Houston says the message is received and they're transmitting new codes.
We're getting back to work down here, Ken. Low out. I'm giving this baby a little push.
If that doesn't work, Commander, give it a big push.
The plate just dropped down, inside something.
The plate is gone?
It's a small, dark opening. Brink, I wish I knew what these odd
I've taken pictures of them.
It won't do anything.
Can I use the flashlight on it?
It won't do anything. I may be criticized for it later, but I'm gonna dig out one of these odd projections.
It's your decision, Commander.
I'm going to push another one.
I wish we could be sure we weren't destroying whatever message they meant us to receive.
It seems to me that if they didn't mean us to push these metal plates, we wouldn't be able to push them.
Brink, I wish I knew what these odd... It's another metal plate.
I wish there were some sort of inscription.
Here's number 3.
It disappeared too.
Brink, I wish I knew what these... We're 3 for 3 here, folks.
I've heard of putting a message in a bottle, but never in a big rock.
This would probably take hours.
It's the pig.
It would definitely not be that fast.
It's the pig. Here's the last one.
Push it.
Well, we've done it. Whatever it is we did.
We did it. GG. Why do I need to go back up to go talk to them? That's annoying.
Robbins, this is...
Robbins here.
What's that old saying? What happened to
I always thought that saying was nothing but a coward's excuse.
You're saying you approve of curiosity.
I've spent my whole life putting my nose where it didn't belong.
It's a job.
Have you ever had any experience climbing around in caves?
Not in zero gravity. But it doesn't mean I wouldn't enjoy it if I tried it.
I'm hoping Dr. Brink can make some sense of what we're looking at.
Whatever it is we're looking at.
Everything looks pretty strange with the light coming up from the pig like this.
Low out. Low to Brink. Brink here.
What do you think?
Well, this is a large shaft. We could fit through it.
Wonder how a mouse feels studying the cheese in the trap.
I don't think they sent an asteroid all this way just to trap a handful of mice.
No, just a handful of humans.
Sorry, we don't have any better light source than the pig.
My problem isn't lack of light. It's lack of experience with the interior of asteroids.
What? Kind of spoilers, but that's exactly what happened. They are trying to trap a bunch of fucking humans and bring them to their planet. I saw something blue. Oh, it's just this.
It's the pig.
Okay, we're gonna go down there, but this is the last time I can talk to these people.
Load aboard. This is Borden.
Anything from Houston?
No, the tracking stations report that everything's fine so far.
No, we heard that.
I gotta tell you, it's hard to stay calm when you're floating around inside an alien structure.
Well, stay calm, boss. And be careful. Don't mess with things you don't understand.
Ken, my whole mission here is to mess with things I don't understand.
Well, I guess that's why you're in there and I'm out here.
The pigs seem to hold up pretty well in the nuclear explosions.
Yep, every now and then, the lowest bidder does it right.
Ooh, nice. That's a good one. I could not get these jokes when I was young.
Cora, did you ever pass notes in class?
All the time, Boston.
I feel like somebody's passed me a note, only I don't know how to read it. Cora, I gotta tell you, after this trip, sitting around in Congress is gonna be real boring.
Sitting around up here in the shuttle ain't exactly a thrill right now either, Boston.
Come on.
How long will the pig hold out as a light source?
Plenty of time. If it starts to run low, we can pull my baby up to the surface and let the solar batteries recharge.
Low.
Okay, we're going down.
Well, here goes nothing.
We're with you, Commander.
So, the asteroid is hollow. Time to update Houston. Low to shuttle. Static. Must be all this rock.
We're cut off. Should we go back outside and call them?
Nah, they can sit tight for a few more minutes while we poke around.
Yes, they can. I think we can go back though. Yeah, we can go back and we can talk about what we saw inside, I think.
Miles, this is Love.
This is mine.
Cora, did you ever pay?
No.
There's no reason you... Attila's an alien artifact.
Oh.
Hollowed out in regular geometric patterns.
I bet Robbins, the reporter, is going ape.
Not really.
How long will the pig hold
She's a
out?
professional. Oh, so you can talk to them about it.
Anything from Houston?
No,
No?
I gotta tell you, it's hard to stay calm.
Well,
No, it's just this little line there that he says. Interesting.
There's no reason you can't know, since security is locked down tight now. Attila's an alien...
This is so like out of line. They seem to be breaching protocol every 7 minutes. The way they talk to each other. Vent. Wait. Vent.
A small vent leading back to the outer chamber. A small vent leading back to the outer chamber.
Yeah, I can't move elsewhere.
Shallow indentation set into the raised platform.
So I'll just pick them all up. Let's talk to you.
Robbins, this is Lowe. Do you...
Robin's here.
What do you think this place is for, Robbins? Some kind of temple?
That's the first assumption of most amateur anthropologists.
So do you have a better idea?
Have you noticed how the metal plates might be arranged to exactly fit that square indentation?
So what happens if I arrange the plates to fill the square indentation?
There's only one way to find out.
Who would have guessed Attila had a place like this inside?
Somebody guessed something, Commander. Or you wouldn't have been given your secret mission.
Somebody guessed it.
I'm hoping Dr. Brink can make some sense of what we're looking at.
Whatever it is we're looking at.
If we need the pig, we'll bring it in here with us.
I'm sure you'll make the right call.
Always make the
Lowe
right
out.
call.
Brink, this is Lowe. Do you read?
I read you, Lowe. What is it?
Any ideas about these metal plates lying here?
They look like the metal panels you push through the shafts up in the tunnel.
This looks like more than we ever expected.
Don't be foolish, Commander. I am a geologist, yes, but there are many geologists more prominent than I. Always I suspected that my work in archaeology was the real reason I was brought along.
What do you think of our... Do you see any need for the pig to be in here with us?
No, I can see just fine without it. Lowe out.
Buzz.
Shallow indentation.
It's not a big puzzle. I don't even think it's a puzzle. What if I tried to
These
put it
plates
there?
probably fit together. These plates...
Okay, they really want me to put it at the right spot. By the way, you can see this here, right there. Kind of unconsciously, maybe this will help. Not that this is very difficult to do. Like other puzzles in the game are way more difficult than this. But I don't consider this point-and-click adventure game difficult at all. It's one of the easier ones.
What's happening?
I'm moving!
Someone turned me inside out twice.
It's a little difficult to move now.
That's because we've got gravity. Planet-type gravity. We're not inside the asteroid anymore. And the pressure is equalized. There's an atmosphere.
Can we breathe it?
Our suits are checking that automatically. Here we are. Yes, it's at least as breathable as the air in LA. Of course, there's always the danger of airborne infectious agents.
I I don't think so. Alien microbes should be no threat to us. They have not evolved to make use of our cell structures.
The oxygen in our suits won't last long anyway. I say we take them off and save the remaining oxygen for the return trip.
If there is a return trip.
The air tastes good.
Surprise, surprise. Attila was a spaceship all along.
A starship, faster than light. We're not in our own solar system. No planet but Earth has an atmosphere like this, and this ain't Earth.
After so many years of bad TV shows and crackpots with phony pictures, here is the real proof. There is alien life.
Low to cockpit, over. Low to payload, over. Yeah, I'd say we're out of range. Way out of range.
I don't see any aliens coming to greet us.
For all we know, it might have been 1,000,000 years since these people sent out Attila, and they long since died out.
I don't know about you, but I didn't pack a lunch.
Or a can of pop.
Well, we might as well look around and learn what we can about this place. We might be here a while.
We might be here a while. Indeed, you might be there for a little while. Ended. Okay, I'm gonna take a little break and then we'll explore this alien world. I think they just nailed the alien world. Like this is alien. The ship is completely alien, and you arrive on the planet and there's a structure-ish, like but it's not building, it's like something completely different. I think that's a good job, because most sci-fi movies, you'll go on an alien planet, it'll be cities, it'll basically like our society but morphed a little bit. Humanoids with transport system that are very similar to ours, and a communication system that are very relatable to ours, and like everything's relatable and everything fits. But I think that and there's not many. I can't even on the top of my head think of a sci-fi movie that is truly alien. I mean, there's fucking 2001 Space Odyssey. That's a trip. 2001, 2010. Those are alien life forms. Completely alien to us. We can't even grasp the concept of them. Anyway, I'll take a break and we'll be back in a couple of minutes with more The Dig.
Do you know the true meaning of fear? This game has not yet been rated.
Lipstick? Compact? Angry Kitty proximity mine? All right, I'm ready to go to work. My name is Kate Archer. I'm a spy. It's the perfect job. I travel to exotic locales, meet interesting people. It's the challenge I enjoy. Admittedly, the work can be a little bit hazardous. Particularly when you're in harm's way. But I'm rather good at what I do. Rather good indeed. Besides, I'm just not the stay-at-home type. And though saving the free world might be a dangerous job, someone has to do it. Wish me luck.
This game has been rated M for mature. You're about to take the first step on the longest journey of your life.
You know how some mornings you wake up, but you're not sure if you're really awake or if you're still just dreaming? Weird things have been happening lately. quite certain I am insane. You're telling me my dreams are true?
Vamos. Enter the light. You see, señorita, mystery is important. To know everything, to know the whole truth is dull. There is no magic in that. Magic is not knowing. Magic is wondering about what and how.
Robbins.
Robbins. You doing okay?
Oh, I'm fine. This is the greatest story of my life. The only trouble is, I have no way of telling it to anybody.
This place is as desolate as the Midwest.
Almost as desolate as the Midwest.
Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
If only I had ruby slippers.
Maggie, does Brink look okay to you?
So far, he looks fine.
I'm okay, Commander. Thanks for your concern.
We all have to watch out for each other. Thanks.
By the way, this is the part of the game that looks the most at what the original concept was supposed to be. I think there was more people, maybe the 2 people that were, but I think there was 4 or 5 characters, and some could die. You can like make some live. There was alternate ways to play the game, but probably alternate endings, but it was probably way too ambitious. So it was kind of toned down and reduced, but I'm sure that they fine-tuned a lot of things. I've heard many interviews of this game, and it seems that this has been written by so many people, even the art, the puzzles. No one's sure of who did what. This is a true collaborative project.
Robbins.
No, not Robbins. Brink.
Never. Brink. How are you doing, Brink?
You mean apart from being trapped on an alien planet with no idea of how to get back?
This is a pretty desolate place.
Whoever once lived here, I think they are long since gone. So much dust. Undisturbed except by our own feet.
Can you make any sense of what you see here?
A good archaeologist doesn't expect to make sense of things until he's been digging at a site for years.
We don't have years.
Maybe years are all we have.
I hope you can figure some way out of this place.
Hey,
I don't
say
think we'll
that.
be able to climb these walls.
In my years of studying rocks and ancient sites, I learned that sometimes the best way down is up, and sometimes the best way up is down.
Yeah, well, I hope that made sense to you, because it sure didn't make any sense to me. Brink, how does Maggie seem to be holding up?
She seems to be fine, Commander.
I'm okay.
We all have to watch out for each other. Thanks.
Anyway, I'm okay.
You wish.
This is something I learned today. I did a little search because I wanted to show you guys some of the Easter eggs in the game, because there's others. This one I didn't even know existed. If you control B and your cursor is on Boston, control B, he does this.
Yeah, Boston, I'm on you.
And she'll do comments like that.
Looking sweet, Boston.
Taking voices from other, like, it's not even her voice.
You want the truth, Boston? He sure is weird.
Yeah.
I guess this isn't a natural geological formation, right, Brink?
Look how close the stones fit. Like ancient Peruvian masonry.
So it's primitive.
There was nothing primitive about ancient Peruvian masonry, Commander Lowe.
Plants.
With my luck, this is probably the alien equivalent of poison ivy. I don't think I'll touch it.
I'll take a bite.
With my luck, I don't think I'll touch it.
Okay.
Where are you going, Lo?
I was gonna check for water, or some way out of here.
I think we should remain together.
Fine. Follow me.
This is no longer a space expedition, Lo. This is an archaeological dig. Therefore, I am the obvious leader.
Fine. Whenever we need to dig something up, you can use the shovel. In the meantime, our first business is to survive. Our second task is to get home. We need to work together, and I'm still the commander of this mission.
You don't know any more about surviving on an alien world than I do.
Boston is right, Ludger. He's the one with experience in survival, and we need someone in command. This is no time for a foolish power struggle.
All right, I agree. For now.
You feel that this Bring guy, like right at the beginning of this game when I played, I was like, this Bring guy, he doesn't look right. There's multiple things here. I always go here first. Let's go there first. It is the most interesting spot because it looks like a ship. The other just looks like nothing.
Fantastic! Look! More proof of alien life.
Do you think there's anyone, or anything, alive?
It seems someone had to have been here.
Let's hope they're peaceful, or gone. Robbins, you doing okay?
Oh, I'm fine. This...
Toto, I don't...
Okay, I just want to see if they say something else when we go to the type of thing that... I don't want to play this game on autopilot, which is probably what I'll do, because I played this game a lot, and maybe I'll get stuck here and there, I don't know. I haven't played it in a while. I know that...
These engines are enormous, but there's no evidence of any type of combustion. No scorching, no oxidation.
The design of this ship is not consistent with the vast geometric structures we've encountered so far.
So this ship is not from around here?
Not in my opinion.
Perhaps they were stranded here, much like us.
It's a possibility.
Can you tell anything about what these people look like from the interior of their ship?
All this rust, corrosion. Perhaps animals have moved things around. Hard to know what we're looking at. Let me look. Try not to disturb anything.
Let's touch that stuff. We need to. Come on.
We might need this wire later. I'm gonna see if I can pull it down.
First, shouldn't you turn the power off of the breaker box?
What?
That was a joke, Lo.
Oh, yeah. Ha. Stand back in case something comes down on our heads.
Look at it. It's beautiful.
Changing shapes, mathematical progressions of ever more complex polyhedrons.
Next time I suggest pulling a wire.
No, I'm glad you did. What could that have been?
Not a random electrical discharge.
Maybe it's a kind of computer display. Maybe to the aliens who piloted this ship it conveyed some meaningful information. But to me, it means absolutely nothing. It still might be useful. Did any of you see? Was this here before that thing appeared?
Of course it was. Do you think an electrical field can carry a solid object?
The electrical fields seem to be the solid object. Can I look at these things? I can't remember if... Oh yeah, this...
It's a rod, engraved, 5 geometric shapes. Standard issue flashlight. This wire isn't metal. A transparent fiber cable. Silicone, probably. I'm betting it carried data. Regulation NASA pocket shovel. Every astronaut should have one. Well, I don't see any treasure, but there is something in here. When we get back, the engineers are gonna have a field day trying to figure out how this worked. Some kind of device. I have no clue what it might be for. It's indicating to the right.
To the right of him, not my right. I think we're done here. I think that's
Brink.
Oh yeah, we can
What
talk
was
about
that
this.
apparition?
Ah, so much to learn and not a single piece of instrumentation.
Brink. How did...
She seems to be...
I'm okay.
We all have... I don't know if I set that off by pulling the wire or if it was just coincidence.
Just keep pulling everything you see and we'll find out, Lo.
The name of the
Do
game.
you think that was an attempt to communicate with us?
Was your pulling the wire an attempt to communicate with them? Did it ever occur to you that maybe if they wanted to communicate with us, they'd just come up and talk?
This guy is very stupid for a doctor.
Thanks. Robbins. Do you think it was trying to get one of us hurt?
I don't know. But
Interesting.
apparition seems like a good word for it.
That didn't fit with what he said.
Do you think it was trying to get one of us hurt?
I don't know. But apparition seems like a good word for it.
Maggie, does Brink look okay to you?
So far, he looks fine.
I'm okay, come on.
We all have to watch. I've never felt anything like that. It was as if I were inside a magnet. I'm still tingling.
Could it... Do you think it could have been alive?
Who knows what life really is? But it sure was an organic life. Do you think we just set off an alarm?
Right now, I'd be glad to see some spaceport police come and arrest us.
Maybe not. You don't know what space justice is. You could regret those words. Okay, I keep touching. This is the inventory. I keep right-clicking to bring it up. It's just more useful. I'd like a way to remove that, just to make this cleaner. There is no way to do that, I think. Yeah, I think we can use this here.
It's indicating approximately that direction.
Oh.
Do you think we could climb this slope?
No use. It doesn't go up all the way to the top.
The engravings on this wall, are they writing or decoration?
You're asking us?
You're the language specialist.
Robbins. Do you think it was I've never felt anything, but
Okay,
it's
still talking about the apparition. No, there's nothing to click on anything here.
It seems to be pointing at this mound. Nothing but dirt.
Hey, Brink.
Such a primitive archaeology tool.
It's you. You need to open up this mound. You need to...
Brink. I don't know if I set that off.
No, he still says the same.
Thanks.
Okay.
With that device pointing at this mound, I suspect there might be something buried here.
Oh, you think
How
so?
scientific of you, Commander.
Well, he may not be the smartest of you all. He's pretty smart. I think Maggie's the smartest. then maybe Low,
Your instinct is failing,
and
Commander.
then Brink.
The hole you've bulldozed here is quite useless.
Maybe not. I thought I saw something shining. An artifact.
It looks like a bracelet.
Yeah. Can I put
don't
it back
wanna
in the
bury
hole? Ah, I'm gonna try something there. If I do this.
It's pointing at me.
So when I was young, when I was like, I played this when I was 15 years old. I was actually young when I played this. I did not click on exactly what this meant, but this is meant to, if you click again on it here, and you do this.
It looks like it's some kind of tracking device.
So you're supposed to understand that this is pointing the bracelet all the time. It is very important to know this to solve a puzzle, of course.
Brink. Do you think that
was your...
No, he's not. He's still talking about the ghost. Dirt ramp wreck.
Not just plants, but creatures too. I'm not an archaeologist, but these look like bones to me.
But they are not lying where the animal died. They were placed here. Markers.
A grave?
Best guess.
And now a home for those rat-like things. This is light, but it feels as strong as steel.
Enough to make any ivory poacher envious.
It looks like a huge elephant tusk, but the tip is sharp.
Also, usually don't do this. Like,
I wouldn't mind wearing it, but it's too small for my wrist.
Too bad.
This artifact is very delicate. It looks like it may be useful as well as ornamental. It's certainly strong and pliant.
I think it will come in handy. I'll let you carry it, though.
Of course, I'm carrying everything. Because I'm the man. Look at that. Look at those muscles. Yeah.
We're responsible adults.
Okay. Yeah, we're responsible adults. Let's go. What about this?
I can't determine what it's made from.
I don't know how we could have missed that when we first walked in. It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. You missed it because it wasn't there. I can't show them this because as soon as I touch it, it says it's pointing at me.
It looks like something is buried here. It looks like some... I don't know if I said that...
Just...
Do you think that was an... That...
What? Are you just going to dig right in? With a shovel? You will destroy the site.
I'm not doing archaeology right now, Brink. I'm looking for something to help get us home.
Your name will live forever. As the bone-headed space hero who destroyed precious data at the first alien archaeological site.
That's better than having my name live forever. As a commander of an expedition that disappeared and was never heard from again. Now get out of the way if you aren't gonna help, Brink. This might take a while.
What a fine accomplishment, Commander. Now we have a pile of meaningless dirt and bones.
Maybe not. You never know when an alien bone will prove useful.
Exactly. You never know.
Whatever creature these bones used to be, I don't think we've got anything like it on Earth. What do you think? Was this the skull of a sentient being? Or a pet? Or a beast of burden?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's dead.
It's a strange-shaped jawbone. The teeth still look strong.
Hey, Brink, I really need this jawbone.
A portion of skull from an alien creature.
This is very important. We needed to... This is gonna save your life. It was very against getting into that hole and getting that jawline.
Never mind.
He's done. Hey, Log. So I think we're done with this place. Say last can, whatever. Let's go back to the dais. It says that, but not a dais.
I think we can safely say this is not a natural weather phenomenon.
How about a mirage? Anyone voting for it being a mirage?
It knew we were here. It was trying to tell us something. Or show us something.
Don't be too quick to anthropomorphize.
How do we know what life looks like here?
It might be alive. Or it might be some kind of automatic guidance system. We triggered it in that ruined ship and now it's leading us.
You mean this is the last gasp of a holographic tour guide?
Or the Port Authority. Maybe it's telling us we're under arrest. Come quietly or self-aiming lasers will toast us to cinders in 15 seconds.
Stop it. Maybe you can think that's funny, but the last thing I need is some mischievous boy trying to give me the creeps.
If I wanted to give you the creeps, I'd tell you that it was the ghost of a long-dead alien.
How do you know it isn't a ghost?
What? You think this is where aliens end up when they die? If it is, then this place better be hell, because it sure isn't my idea of heaven.
Now you're starting to give me the creeps.
Okay, guys, relax.
Robbins. Maggie.
So far, he looks...
I'm okay, come on.
We all have to watch... That's 2 occurrences. I'm not sure what to make of them.
Don't look at me, Commander. That last one did seem to hover over that spot, though.
Do you think that apparition meant anything?
I'm not sure, but it seemed to focus on that spot.
Nice.
Thanks. Brink. Do you have any guesses as to what these things are?
First of all, Commander, I don't guess. Second of all, if I did, it wouldn't take me long to consider looking more closely at that spot where the last one hovered.
I could really use your best educated guess about that apparition.
Given my vast experience in alien apparitions, Commander Lowe, I'd say it might have been correlated to that spot.
Brink. What do you make of the last ghost event?
Maggie may be right. It could be sentient, but one does not judge too hastily.
Thanks. Robbins. Assuming it was sentient, what do you think that thing was trying to tell us?
Commander Lowe makes a concession. Since this is a momentous occasion, I'll tell you that I think the spot it was pointing at might be interesting to look at.
Thanks.
I could ask you what you thought about it, but I'm sure you liked it.
It's too small and dark to see if this hole leads anywhere.
Isn't it great? Then we're gonna use this completely useless shovel that we're probably never gonna use again in the game.
I'm gonna see if I can enlarge the hole. Maybe there's something under here.
Yeah, maybe something lives down in that hole.
The utterances of experts.
The ground is soft here. Loose. I think this used to be an opening, and over the years, wind has filled it up with sand and dirt.
Here, let me see.
Yeah, let him see. Let Brink see.
Yes, that's right. You're probably right.
That means the ground is treacherous. It could be hollow under there.
Commander, I think it's time for an archaeologist to do the digging. I'm used to dealing with drifted soil.
The shovel is yours, Brink. Just be careful. The ground's pretty unstable. My feet kept sinking.
My whole training is to be careful. Not to charge in with guns blazing. Finally, a good use for my extensive training.
Let's go, you're an expert. This should be easy for you and everything's gonna be fine, right? Like this guy's an expert. He's a professional. He knows how to dig a hole.
No, it's completely...
I can't...
No!
Ah! Brink! I couldn't get to him in time. I couldn't.
It happened too fast. Can we get down there? How long a drop is it?
Looks like the rubble has formed a ramp. Follow me. Here he is. He's not moving.
Brink. Boston. He's dead.
I should have been the one digging.
Then you'd be the dead one.
It was my responsibility to.
Brink and I are not children or trained monkeys. We're responsible adults. It could have been any of us, and there's not a thing you could have done to prevent it.
But to lose Brink, and we've only been up here.
Look, you can't keep me safe, and I can't keep you safe. So there's no particular reason for us to stay together. Our odds of getting back to Earth are better if we work separately on figuring this place out.
I don't like the idea of splitting up.
Why? Because we're safer together? Ask Brink about that.
Because maybe I won't know what I'm seeing without you to help me understand it.
If you find something interesting, the communicators still work. Till then, adios, ciao, sayonara, auf Wiedersehen.
Maggie, it's against every rule of military action for an officer to be separated from his command.
Boston, this isn't a military action. And you don't have a command.
But it is,
There's
though.
just you and me. And we both know exactly the same amount about this situation. Which is to say, nada, nothing, zip. If we suddenly find ourselves facing an army, then you're in command again. Until then, adios, ciao, sayonara, auf Wiedersehen.
Nobody likes you when you smart off like that.
Yeah, all my psychological tests as a kid said that I didn't work well with others.
So this is what failure feels like.
This is amazing. Oh my god, amazing. Amazing writing, amazing delivery there. So this is what failure feels like. Yeah. Apparently never tasted failure. Failure. There you go.
You could be irritating sometimes, but you sure didn't deserve to die.
I don't know. Wait till you...
You could be irritating sometimes.
Yeah, wait till you learn more about
Looks
him.
like one of the control plates we found on Attila.
He'll change his mind. Yes, indeed.
Looks like one of the control plates we found on it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fiddle too much with that. So we need to change these to open up these doors. Locks, very simple concept.
I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to.
We
keep
have
this door.
this here.
It's a rock engraved 5 geometric shapes.
It's 5 shapes, but those are 4 shapes. They do not go together, even though I'm sure it's super confusing for most people.
It won't accomplish anything.
It was confusing to me because this looked like a key to me, and it is a key, not for these doors. We'll find another engraved rod that is very similar to that one that we can actually look at, which, again, that's all frustrating. I feel.
Well,
You'll
it probably
see.
wouldn't hurt too. But plants seem to draw energy from my body and disperse it among all the plants. They must share a common root system.
Common root system. What did he say about the door?
I don't think I want to kick this door in.
So we can go up there or down here, but we'll wait for that. Again, same panel. It's gonna be the same thing. 4 shapes. You can change the color and the... Yeah, so this is one.
Another one of these engraved sticks. What are they? Wands? Batons? Bludgeons? Maybe some kind of handheld computer game. With my luck, it's a hand grenade.
With my luck. The way he says it, it's like when you say it with my luck, it seems to imply that it's going to be negative, but at this point, I mean, he would be happy with the hand grenade, I'm sure. It's fucking Boston Low, man. Boston fucking Low. So, if you look at this one... and it's purple. We need to find a purple door.
The door is shut.
The problem is because of the way the lighting here is, it's very difficult to see which is the purple door. I think it's this one. I'm not sure. It's not this one.
Somebody spent a long time engraving these smooth grooves on the surface of this column. I wish I knew what for.
Yeah, let's continue. For now, there's not much to do here. This is red, so yeah, no, yeah, that's the purple one, the one I said. Because that's also purple, but again, super confusing. This is a purple door, but it's not the purple door. Yeah, it's all like that. And it's all like, you just need to reproduce these on the right door. It's very simple, but... And these change each game, so you can't know them by heart or anything like that. And this door doesn't have...
Doors everywhere. I wonder which one is the pay toilet.
This one doesn't have these. It's actually linked to this. That's not so obvious, but this is the lock for this. And we have this whole part here that goes there.
It won't do anything.
Does it go here?
It won't do anything.
Jesus, it's such a difficult puzzle. And we're back. So it wraps around. And there's a middle part. What does he say if I look at him again?
You could be irritated.
And you can go back up. Let's go back up. Why not? Maybe if you missed some stuff. But we took everything we needed. I think I always do everything upstairs before going down here. Not that it's difficult. Even the first time I played, it's super obvious what you need to do up there. I think that all you need to do, don't quote me on that, but I think all you need to do if you really want to go down quickly, but you'll have to go back up. It's not like you can speed run this game by skipping stuff upstairs. We will need this and this and this. But if you take this out, the ghost will come out, and I think once you let the ghost out, the ghost will show you the drop here, this drop. But most people that I see play this game, they do everything upstairs before going down. It's just, it's simple, the puzzles are simple up there. This is where the game really starts, and I think it starts with a little peak of difficulty that I don't really appreciate that much, especially since I got stuck there when I was young. Like I got stuck here. The solution is down there if I'm not mistaken. So let's go there first. That down there doesn't even look like a door.
There is an airtight seal between these two rooms.
That serves no purpose. No puzzle purpose. This is only to be super realistic. I guess if there's an accident there, this is sealed off, but it wasn't really needed.
From this vantage point, I can see a whole system of underwater tunnels. I see many undersea tunnels, all leading from the large central island to the smaller islands.
Yeah, this explains stuff. It can help you kind of visualize and understand what's going on.
I see many undersea tunnels, all leading from the large central island to the smaller islands.
And when he says the smaller island, when they landed, there were spires. Those are the island he's talking about.
I can see a tunnel that connects to the island I just came from. There's a crystalline tube stretching across the bottom of the sea. There's an undersea tunnel leading into the base of a nearby island.
There's also a little Easter egg here. If you type in swam, I think. No, I kind of fucked it up. Swan, no. Oh, there you go. Swan? Swan. Not swam? Swan. That happens. That's an Easter egg. It's animation of him doing his thing. I don't think we can do anything right now. We're missing a part.
This crystal is it's an energized this
energized crystal.
It's an energized crystal.
It's an energized crystal. You can fast travel by double clicking, which is nice. Still need to do this little part here. And still need to see it, but when your cursor becomes blue, you can just double click. So let's go in the middle.
It's hot here, and it's glowing down there. 10 to 1, it's the power source for this place. All I need to do now is to find the light switch, or the plug, or the fuse box, or whatever makes this thing work. An instruction manual might help, maybe a map, and I could use a sandwich, and a hot jukebox and a cold beer, or just a starship headed for home. Get a grip, Boston.
Now, can we talk to Meg? I don't think she answers.
Robbins, this is Lowe. Do you read?
Robin's here. I read you.
Oh.
Do you think that apparition meant anything?
I'm not sure.
As irritating as he was sometimes, I really miss having Brink around.
There's nothing you could have done. Let it go.
I'm sorry Brink is dead, but I don't think it's right for you to blame me for it.
I don't blame you.
It's not safe for us to be separated.
It's not safe for us to be together either. In fact, Boston, it's just plain not safe.
I'm sorry that I can't protect against every possible accident, but that doesn't mean it isn't better for us to stay together.
Would you stop taking this personally, Boston? I'm doing my best to decipher the inscriptions that are all over the place here. Would you be any good at that?
No.
So please, go do what you're good at, and I'll stay where I am and do what I can do best. For instance, you might figure out how to turn on the lights around here.
Brink's death scared me too, Maggie.
Well, it didn't scare me.
Yeah, right now there's no power. It's not super obvious.
I've seen people die
that's
before,
the
Boston.
case.
I've covered terrorism, I've covered executions, I've covered wars.
So what you're saying is, this is just another assignment for you.
Coming on the space shuttle to divert the course of Attila, that was just another assignment. Nobody ever asked me if I wanted to go to an alien world from which there might be no return.
Nobody knew.
You expected something alien, Boston, and you didn't tell me.
What if you had known? Known everything.
Couldn't tell you.
Coming here, being marooned, Brink dead.
Oh, shut up, Boston.
You would have come anyway, wouldn't you?
Don't you have something useful to do?
Like, as much as I don't agree with hierarchy and like having a captain commander that knows things that his subordinate don't know, and I don't agree with that. I would not participate in that sort of thing, but when you're in the army and that's like protocol, well, that's how it is. Like, that's his job. Like,
Brink's still dead.
Thanks for the status report.
Maggie, I found a plate like the ones in the asteroid that triggered our journey here.
For all we know, any plates we find might send us on a voyage to the opposite edge of the galaxy.
Tell you what, I'll keep looking for more of them and you decipher that language so we can read the directions.
Great. You get to look for metal things lying around on the ground while I have to decode a completely alien language without any information about how they think or what they might be writing about. Yeah, that's a fair division of labor.
she just said we couldn't help but her to just do what we do.
Still looking for more of these plates, Maggie.
While you're at it, see if you can find a big juicy steak. Or, I'm not fussy, a nice salad, or even a couple of grapes.
Got any ideas about our friendly ghost? Do you think it was trying to get one of us hurt?
How could I know, Boston? But I think it was trying to show us how to get down here. Brink falling and getting killed, that was an accident. Whether the ghost is a sentient being or some kind of holographic guide, it led us into a different part of the complex, didn't it?
Yeah, but is that good or bad?
It's better than sitting around in the sunlight wishing for a swimming pool.
Where do you think we'll run into our next ghost?
If it was just a leftover holographic display, maybe we've seen the last one. But if it's an intelligent entity, it could still be watching, evaluating us.
I should have worn my Sunday best.
What's that? The t-shirt with no holes?
Thanks. Load a shuttle. Come in, Ken. Way out of range. He's dead. Load a shuttle. What?
Okay, so yeah, this place here.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened.
This is not the solution, by the way. But these buttons... That's one of the puzzle I really struggle with. I got really stuck here. These like directional buttons. And this will power up and will make it so we can open the door. Because I haven't tried, but what I should try is try to open up that purple door. I think this one. So what do we have here? Can I look at it when I'm looking at this? Can I do this? Okay. At least it's red, so it's gonna be faster than some of the others. Is it this one? No. It's this one. And then this one red. And then 2 cubes. So this should open the door if nothing happens. He doesn't remark it, like he doesn't say oh, this should have opened the door because he doesn't know. That's one thing I don't like. You see, like this door is just gonna automatically open when we trigger the thing. Let's move one of the. Oh no, that means we're gonna leave it like that. Because if I touch one of them, there's only one rotation, and there's 4 colors, so there's like 32 clicks until it goes all the way. I'm saying 32, it's probably about that. Quite annoying. I feel that you should try to fill it with the door and then realize that the door should open and we're missing something, but that's not clear. This is actually something, but not for now. We should leave it there. If I remove that, I think we cannot do anything here.
Nothing happened.
Yeah, now there's instructions. These are the instructions, and nothing's happening. Even though the panel's working, I feel this power there. It's all messy. That's the way I would describe it. Like, there's power here. Like, what are you talking about? Like, there is power, but there's not. Like, this is like the power station. But some doors do open, like not the main doors that need locks, but if you go through the underwater tunnel, there's like the airtight doors. They work. Don't they require power? Like, all these little things kind of bug me. Again, they could have completely removed those doors, 'cause I don't think they serve any purpose except to be realistic about the fact that there's an airlock, it's in the water, so if something bad happens, okay, that's cool. In terms of the gameplay, it fuzzies everything out, because I would have, those buttons are glowing and working, so I would have removed that completely, so that when you enter there, it's dead. So you enter this place, everything should be fucking dead. Maybe even having this blue crystal being underground there. Okay, so you put this crystal in there, this lights up, and then you can fiddle with the panel there, and when you look down, there's stuff happening, whereas when you don't have the power, there's absolutely fuck all here. That's what I would have done. And now it becomes more obvious what you need to do, and it feels more like a chronological thing, like I'm building this thing, we're powering up this station in multiple steps. Anyway, so yeah, what's missing down there is that there's 3 beams of light. Again, that's not super clear, and the 3rd beam needs to be put. Oh, if I look down, I think I can click on stuff.
Hot and glowing. If it isn't the power source, maybe I'm on the edge of hell. The lens is missing.
Oh yeah, we know the lens is missing.
I can see a lens way down at the bottom. I can see a lens way down at the bottom.
So he says that when we look at the lenses here, but he's actually talking about this lens at the bottom.
I can see a lens way down at the bottom.
And that's also pretty confusing.
I can see a lens.
Here, he should say something like, I can see the light being reflected by the lens. I think that should be the line that he says here.
I can see a lens. The lens is missing.
So the lens missing. We need to put the lens back there, and then it's gonna power up, I'm guessing, the whole thing. Even I feel that some parts of the island could work without this thing here. But it's one of the first things we need to do before we actually travel anywhere. So if you just do this, for example, it'll just appear. And now I need to make him move a certain number of spaces. Again, it's not very clear the number of spaces. So he needs to go, I think it's 4 on the left, 2 down. This is erase. And I'm not even sure what this is. This is just 1 erase. Yes. And you can go all the way down. You can do like, and if you do that, it'll go down and do a dance for you. Like, it'll go like. but it'll do it so fast that, again, I don't feel this puzzle is the best. Once you know what's going on, it's not too bad. So 1, 2, well, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I think that's it. And this is the clamp. So he's gonna take the lens, and then I could immediately make him go up 4 or 6 or 8 or something like that, and he will put the lens back in. But we'll do it in 2 steps. So we'll do this. And it's cool because you can see the thing pick up the lens and bring it up there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and that's it. Even though it felt like it was on not even aligned with it. Anyway, don't get me started. So now it's basically 4 like that, and I think 2 up and clench. And it's not like he's gonna drop it if we like. It's just not gonna work. No, it's 4, 4. Yeah, it's not working. So go back here. Remove that. 1, 2. Click. That's the door we already opened. Yeah, I feel that now this should be lit up, maybe, you know, something like that. And this blue crystal, I can just take it, and this blue crystal is just for the light. It's gonna be useful later.
It's the cool little flashlight I got from the power.
It's a flashlight. It's a flashlight. If he says so. Oh. Yeah, there was more I could show.
So much for the cafeteria idea.
Boston, are you there?
I just got the power turned on and a door opened up here. They use geometric shapes as a kind of combination for the locks.
Boston, you won't believe where I am. I'm in a place filled with alien technology, the most fantastic things I've ever seen. And the machines are working.
What are they doing?
I don't know yet. I mean, they're really alien. Like nothing I've seen before.
Don't go too fast, Maggie.
I'll be careful, Boston. But it's not like we have time to use correct scientific procedures to test these things.
Where are you? How can I get to you?
I wish I knew. It's a sure thing you can't get here the way I did. I slid through a low tunnel in the rock, and then it kind of got filled with debris when the roof collapsed.
You could have been killed.
Gee, I guess this isn't safe. But if we'd been together, whoever went through the crack second would definitely have been killed. Keep that in mind when you're thinking about coming to save me. I handled it just fine.
Yeah, I guess you did.
We're both doing okay, Boston. We'll find a way to connect up with each other when it matters.
Maggie, good work.
Thanks, Boston.
Yeah, I can show you something before we go down here. Is that now this also is lit up? There's sparks here.
When this rock fell from the ceiling, it must have cracked open an energy conduit under the floor.
Anyway, there's nothing else we can do here. At least I don't think. Let me go around. This is the only pillar that's lit up. Some of the other things around.
There's a huge amount of energy flowing along this.
Could have lit up also. Just to show that, yeah, it was the power of the whole thing. We asked Maggie about it. She talked about power.
Robin,
Will she say something else now?
Robin's here. I read you.
Where do you think we'll run into our next ghost?
If it was just a leftover holographic display, maybe we've seen the last one. But if it's an intelligent entity, it could still be watching, evaluating us.
I should have worn my Sunday best.
What's that?
Still looking for more?
While you're at it, or...
Brink's still...
Thanks.
As irritating as he was,
There's no... Let it...
Have you deciphered any of the wall engravings yet?
Yeah, it's the user manual to an old mainframe computer.
Have you deciphered any of the wall...
It's a cookbook. This whole place is just a really big kitchen.
Have you deciphered any of the wall engravings yet?
I think it's a complete listing of all the individual team statistics for one entire baseball season.
Then it must be from a season they actually played. Have you deciphered any of the wall engravings yet?
So far, all I've got is system.ini. Does that mean anything to you?
It doesn't mean anything to anybody. Have you deciphered any...
It's a complete history of the universe. It turns out that the whole thing is just a machine for making black holes. All of life is just an elaborate form of corrosion.
Yeah, it was config.system was the most important. Config.sys was the boot file that I used to edit the most, but I think system.ini is the second one that had other little thing that could help boot up certain game, liberate some memory.
Have you deciphered any of the wall engravings yet?
Yes, it's a book of human jokes. For instance, how do you keep a human busy? Answer, give him a communicator and let him ask the same stupid question over and over again.
Okay.
Thanks.
Bye. Beep beep. Let's go. Fancy. We don't know what it is inside the ball. Brink comes out of the
hamster felt like.
Yeah.
I need some help to pry this door open.
I know.
I need some help to pry this door open.
Maggie. No, it's not gonna work, but let's see.
Robin's here.
Have you deciphered any of...
Yes.
As irritating as...
Okay.
There.
Thanks. Nothing could open this door.
Nothing.
Nothing could open this door.
Oh, well. This is kind of useful for later.
plenty of water here. If it's drinkable, then we won't die right away. We'll have plenty of time to starve to death. If Maggie were here, I'd tell her not to take a chance on swimming in the same water with a large eel that may or may not think of her as dinner. So maybe I'll take my own advice and stay on dry land. Another ghost. The last one pointed the way down into the Nexus. Of course, that's how Brink died.
Stupidly enough. Oh, this is a reference to Star Wars. I think it's a little stretched, but apparently it is intentional. Like this, the Falcon, Millennium Falcon, and a Star Destroyer. Yeah, when I was young again, the fact that you need to like keep it pressed, it's stupid. But I didn't get that, so I would press it, and now it's not working. Now it's totally working.
I can't open it.
Can't open it. Crystal form.
It doesn't look safe to walk there. It doesn't look safe to walk there.
Yeah, no, it's to LucasArts, so yeah. Totally understandable. I think I can talk to Maggie about those light bridges.
Robbins, this is Lowe. Do you read?
Robin's here. What is it?
You won't believe what I found, Maggie. The central island and the 5 rock spires around it aren't just connected by underwater trams. There are also light bridges leading from the spires to this amazingly transparent crystal above the center island.
A bridge made from light?
I know, it doesn't make any sense, but it's true.
Their technology is so far advanced beyond ours that I don't know if anything could surprise me now.
If they can make bridges out of light, you have to wonder if they can make anything else.
You mean light beer?
I was thinking more of a lighthouse. Light summer clothing.
Delighted.
And now they're gonna do jokes for 2 minutes.
Light summer clothing.
Light-hearted.
Light-footed.
Light-fingered.
Light summer clothing.
Light salad dressing.
Light-minded.
Light salad dressing.
Oh, you said that already.
Light-minded.
Light salad dressing.
Okay, bye.
Thanks. A bunch of displays set into the walls. Inscriptions here and there. I'd say it looks like some kind of museum. Strange glowing crystals. I have 2 crystals. Symbols written on a plate. Looks like an alphabet.
So does this look like anything? I know this game, but this here, complete fucking gibberish. I don't know. Doesn't make any sense to me, and I know exactly what we need to do. Okay, I know what this is. Okay, like ship comes into the thing. Yes, this is like a up view of the whole thing. Okay, and then we have like on the right is the aliens, on the left is just us. And I don't know what that means. He says, if you come here later in the game, he's gonna say something different that may reflect like where we are and help you move on with the... All these displays are hints to what to do. Well, that first one, not really.
Could this be some sort of burial chamber?
I always says something about the burial chamber here. So this will make sense when we get to the spire that has that. This is the most important, I think, right now. So, dead person. Put the thing on the dead person. Live person. Those are the aliens, what the aliens look like. We haven't seen them, but eventually we will.
Another one of these engravings on a stick.
Yes, engravings on sticks. So a thing, guy picks up the thing. 3 guys have the thing. Put the thing inside the mountain. It's a cave, actually. Well, not whatever. And then it becomes a cave, of course, because boom.
That canister sure packs a punch.
So he does explain, like, the thing is an explosion device. So that's like a very straight... These two are pretty straightforward hints. What was this one again? What was this one? That's not burial chamber. Yeah, burial chamber. So yeah, burial chamber. We haven't seen the burial chamber yet. So, and that top 4th one, he doesn't comment on it. He'll probably comment later, but it's not super important. I'll explain it later if I think about it. It's getting pretty late. I will have to end the stream.
The larger moon is being eclipsed by the smaller one.
Oh, there you go. Bang. It just tells you. Huh. Let's see that other panel again. I don't think he'll say anything. Basically, this is what's happening right now. Like, this is the message for us. Like, this on the left, that's would be us or some other alien maybe they bring here. No, yeah. I haven't saved in a while.
Boston!
Maggie, I found you.
I wasn't aware that I was missing.
You know what I mean. I found a way to get where you are. Through the museum, back that way.
That's nice, Boston. If that's the museum, then I guess this is the library.
I found out how to open doors back in the Nexus. There's a tram that leads out here.
Look, Boston, I think it's great you're finding things out, but I'm trying to concentrate here.
I feel like I'm so close to making sense of some of this stuff, and I just want to stay here and keep working. All right?
Sure, of course. Anyway, I know where to find you, and you know how to get out of here if you want to.
Thanks. Yes. When I learn something, I'll call you on the box, okay?
All right. All right, yes, I won't bug you anymore right now. Robbins, have you deciphered any of the wall engravings yet?
Yes. It's a book of human jokes.
Yes, we know.
As irritating as he was, Brink's still...
Thanks for the
How are you doing with your data retrieval?
I'm retrieving. I'm just not understanding.
But you're pretty sure it's their language.
I don't know. Just like the museum you found, I think this library was meant to be used by lots of different species. I think this language may have been especially designed to be easy to translate.
If it's easy, why is it taking so long?
It's easy compared to translating a genuinely alien language that you've never heard spoken aloud. Give me a break, Boston. I think I've got a handle on a couple of the symbols, but I have to test it out and see if it makes sense.
I'm thinking that maybe we should consider teaming up again.
Why? I think the answer to getting home is here in these displays. You go out and explore like you have been, and I'll work at getting us home. When I figure it out, I'll take you with me. No charge.
I found this in the museum. Can you read it?
It's not the same set of symbols I'm finding in the database here. I don't think it's designed for strangers to be able to read it.
I wish you could read this inscription. I keep thinking that it really matters.
Give me a chance to get a handle on their language first. I'll give your inscriptions a try when I can.
Do you think it's possible to raise the dead?
Spiritually, yes. I've witnessed many ceremonies. Physically rejuvenate, I'm not sure. Why?
Oh, probably nothing.
What does it mean when she says that?
Do you think it's possible to raise the dead?
Spiritually, yes.
I've witnessed many ceremonies. Physically rejuvenate, why?
Oh, probably.
Like somebody's dead spiritually?
Light-minded.
Yeah, delighted.
Still looking for more of these plates, Maggie.
Or, I'm not fussy.
There's no doubt about it, Maggie. These ghosts are trying to guide us.
Well, I wish one of them would come here and help me translate these inscriptions.
Thanks.
I've decided that has to be a control console for a data retrieval system. When I use the controls, different inscriptions appear, sometimes different languages. If English comes up, I'll let you know. I've decided that when I...
The screens must be part of one large computer. Looks like the plant has permanently broken the screen. I don't think we'll be able to fix this screen.
So at this point there's multiple things we could do. Because we have the red engraving, so we could go open up this door. But like it's very obvious this is to raise the dead. So we're gonna raise the dead. Almost every tram has its own animation. They're not the same. I think they're not the same also when you come back. Sometimes they reuse them. So this would be the red door. Oh, you know what I'll do? Okay, yeah, so... Yeah. Usually, okay. I'll talk about it after this. Revive.
Who knows if this will even work? Even if these really are the same crystals I saw resurrecting an alien in that museum display, they weren't designed for humans, but it's worth a shot. Brink, are you okay?
I feel fine. What happened? I remember digging, and the ground gave way under me.
Brink, you've been dead for several hours.
You Americans, always exaggerating.
I assure you, Brink, no pulse, no breath, dead. But I found a couple of life crystals in a museum, and from a display there, I got an idea of how to use them.
Where's the crystal? I have to see it.
I wasn't sure it would work on a human being.
Our cellular structures must be very similar. Boston, it didn't just bring me to life. It brought me to life. I feel more powerful, more energetic, more alive than I've ever felt before.
Maggie, do you read me?
Yes, I do. I hope this is important.
I think so. Brink isn't dead anymore, Maggie.
You have a very sick sense of humor. Goodbye.
No, wait, I'm serious.
Deadly serious.
Brink! I can't believe it.
It was a crystal I found in the museum. The display there showed it bringing someone back to life, so I tried it.
A crystal that heals the dead. If we ever get back home, this will change the world. It'll change everything.
It's not just being alive again, Maggie. I feel perfect. I feel like I never knew what good health was until today.
Now it's all the more important we find a way home.
It's always kind of important to me.
Keep exploring, Boston. I'll get back to work on the language.
You got it, Maggie.
So Brink was already an asshole, and now he's still gonna be an asshole. But they're gonna say like, oh, he's worse than ever. Like he's obsessed with everything now. Actually, I might not save here. I'll probably come back to the next stream. I'll probably come back just before reviving him. See that cutscene again. So you obviously, I think it's super obvious, at least it was for me. You need him to open the door when he said I need help to open that door. You know which one I'm talking about. But we do have, once we open up that door, there's a cutscene in there, and of course, since we needed Brink to open that door, that was his only purpose. Not that he dies afterwards, but he goes his own way like Maggie. We still can communicate with him and everything, but he doesn't follow us like this. So I think what we'll do is something that I think I tried like way back when. And not my first playthrough. Again, the first playthrough, I just, as soon as I got the revive the dead, I revived him immediately. Because I don't need to revive him. I could leave him there for a long while until we actually need him to progress with the puzzles and the story. But I always revive him. I never left him there. But that could be an experiment to do. Always revive him and always bring him immediately to the door so I lose him. But as you can see, he follows us everywhere. So I'll use this to go in there, and I wouldn't be surprised if he comments, but I probably don't understand, like I don't remember if there is something different or not with him around, but it's gonna be just cool to have him around. So we'll do that next stream, and the objective is to finish this game next stream. There's still a lot to do, but I know exactly what I'm doing, so it could go very fast. The beginning of the game is actually slower, even when you know what you're doing. If you do what I did, and is to talk to everybody and go through all the conversation things, like especially on the asteroid, that took a while. Whereas you see here, we're already we're not done with that first spire, but almost. And all these other spire will be about, like, I expect 10-15 minutes each. Again, there's not much. We don't talk to as many people. We're just figuring out puzzles, and I know them, so that shouldn't be hard. And then, of course, there's the ending. There's still a lot of conversation and talking. We'll talk to him. We'll talk to her. Maybe something else. So yeah, Thursday. So finish. No, we're gonna finish this on Tuesday. Sorry, Thursday. I start Star Trek Klingon Academy. That's the objective, is to start Star Trek Klingon Academy on Thursday. So finish this Tuesday. Tomorrow we're continuing Anachronox. We just started Anachronox, so we're still going into the lore. I think that next stream will be where the game kind of picks up the story and what's actually going on. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great night. It's getting really late now. It's like midnight, past midnight. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Ciao.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.